Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We do need to gather more resources for our build. Mostly redwood. Redwood and drywood. We have completely run out of both. Oh, not the redwood, but definitely the drywood we have completely run out of. Drywood will have to go to the savannas or the dunes again to get it. And the redwood will have to go to the cliffs up here. The sooner we get our farming upgraded, the better. As far as I know, there's no way to turn this green at the moment. So I'm not too sure what we're going to do about the brown. I know a lot of this is going to come out anyways because we're going to replace it with stone. But right now, what I do know is that we do not have enough resources. So we're going to go back to the farm. And no, I don't have more resources at the farm. We're going to go back to the farm. What we're going to go ahead and do for this video to start out is we're going to go ahead and collect everything. And then I do want to rework the tree farm because there actually is a more efficient way for us to grow bigger trees than what we're currently growing now, so we could have more wood for fuel. Although it does require that we do need to do it weirdly, and I kind of don't want to do it weirdly. I kind of want to do it so that they can grow as big as they can, giving them enough space in between, so it's going to be a 4x4 instead of a 2x2. Because right now we're not technically maximizing on the amount of tree growth, we're maximizing on just trees in general. Let's go ahead and grab some seeds. We don't need that. So yeah, let's grab some seeds. We'll do some more corn. Do some more corn this time around. Very soon I'm gonna need a I'm gonna need to put separate chests just for the different types of crops we have, which is great. Because like I said, I want the farm to get bigger. I will be building a separate farmhouse very, very soon. It's just taking me a little bit of time to figure out how I want to build it. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I will have already built it way before then. And all we're doing is just working on building it for the next coming up episodes. And I'm trying to keep my episodes within that time frame of an hour. So if you guys are enjoying these hourly long episodes, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Go ahead and throw this stuff in here. We're going to need more greater essence because we do need it for a lot of things. So we're going to go ahead and grab all of that. And then we do have the corn as well. We need to keep all of this stuff, I guess you could say, together. Because we won't be able to convert the corn if we don't have it in a specific bundle. That's fine. We'll go ahead and take this and convert it into greater essence. Let's go ahead and do all. We got 23 now. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Go ahead and do all of that. We don't have enough. Oh, wait, we do. It's 3. It's 1 for 3. Okay. I mean, sorry, 3 for 1. Oh, no. Yes. No, it's 1. Is it 1 for 1? It's 1 for 1. My bad. 1 for 1. Same thing. 1 for 1. And then 1 for 1. Go ahead and do that. It's reading the lettuce from the item nearby, but then it's not reading the pumpkins, which I find kind of weird. Because I don't have the lettuce over there. I have it over here. So, very, very interesting indeed. We do need the pumpkins, and we do need the eggplants, and I don't think we got enough of the eggplants. Oh, that explains why we got 23. That's okay. We'll have to take the lettuce and convert it. Because we need still more. So they're not actually called eggplants. They're called aubergines. Very, very interesting. I thought it was an eggplant. It is not an eggplant. It's an aubergine. It looked like it too, so I just kind of went based off of the look. I didn't really read the name. But very interesting indeed. Very interesting. We do have a couple eternal seeds for wheat, which is also pretty good. We'll just go ahead and take what we have for the lettuce and just make that all into Essence of Life. And then we'll go ahead and quickly... Yeah, I still don't have them because the redwood is the next one up. And then the dry wood is 2 more levels from that. So we just need pumpkins and aubergines. So we're going to go ahead and grab some of them. Let's start with... How many do we need? We need at least 30 for these and then 30 for those. Okay. So it doesn't matter. We need at least 30. 30 for each, which is fine. It gives us a little time to go and come back and hopefully see that everything is growing. I'm wondering if anybody else is experiencing the same problem I am, where I pick up an item and it just instantly drops it, or it does some weird things. I don't know if it's because I'm picking it up too fast. I don't know if my mouse is double clicking. Like, I have a lot of questions. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and collect everything. We're going to get this wood for fuel, because we do need it. It's not just for fuel, it's for everything else, I guess you could say, as well. So, chests, torches, you know, you name it. Depending on what I need it for is what I'm going to use it for. And we need quite a bit of it. So far, I am enjoying my experience with Hytale. I thought I'd never see this day where the game would come out, and I'm so happy that it's finally here. I get to play, enjoy, make content around it, and just, you know, staying with the positivity that this game is going to keep updating. I'm happy very soon they're about to do more, I guess you could say, you know, that we'll expect that they're going to be doing the update. Instead of, oh, hey, here's an update, and then we have to update everything again, even servers. I'm not currently on a server or interested in doing a server at the moment, but I am enjoying the game just as is. Right now, I definitely do need to get my farming up, but I'm not going to do a video just for the farming at the moment. I really need to go and finish the house before we do a video just for farming. At the moment, we do have things growing, just alone, so that we can, you know, start upgrading the farm. But I probably should explain in more detail later on what we specifically need for the farm, to improve the farm, to get things going even more. I guess you could say I'm a little behind, but, you know, there's no such thing. Alright, let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. And then after this, we're going to go ahead and make our way to get the rest of the stuff we need. Wait, is that redwood? Oh, we have a bunch of redwood. Okay, so we came back for redwood. And we already have a bunch of redwood, so we'll just grab all of that. We'll leave the 17 behind. We need another chest for sticks. We'll go ahead and just pop it in there. We'll go ahead and grow some more beech. And then we'll pop that in there. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of different new updates that people want for Minecraft, for Hytale, sorry. For Hytale, such as they want to be able to put their potions and consumables in that slot as well, which I think would be also great. But then we still have these other two areas on the right and the left side that they haven't explained what they're for yet. And soon that's also coming. I'm still waiting for Mithril to come out. Not sure when Mithril is going to come out. But I know I'm going to have to wait for a new world generation. You know, later on we will have to restart our world. Once we get to, I guess you could say, a certain point in the update. We'll have to move on to a new series. Because they'll have more stuff and it's going to be harder to get it in this world. That is what I'm seeing in the foreseeable future. At the moment for what we already have for just content. We already have redwood, but we still need dry wood. Did all of this stuff finish smelting? It did, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this stuff in here. We need, what do we need? What do we desperately need? We still haven't made our adamantite stuff. Or have we and it's at the base? I don't remember. Also, I wanted to know... Oh, we can't use this anymore. What the heck? So is it just feng shui now? Or not feng shui, it's just not functional? That's crazy. I thought maybe we could use it to split some wood. And the wood would be for the furnace. Uh-oh, please don't let me experience the teleported glitch. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to experience that today. Alright. So, we do still need more redwood. I don't know if we have the correct amount, but we can go ahead and teleport to... Oh, no. Teleporting to zone 4 is going to be the fastest. Can we get a portal up and going for just for now? Just for now. Can we get a portal up and running just for another place I want to do for now? Well, oh, it's going to read the other one. Okay, that's fine. Maybe not another portal here, but I guess you could say a portal at the Scarix or Dunes area, zone, whatever you guys want to call it, zone 3, wherever you see a bunch of Scarix. I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys let me know what we should start calling it. But I do need to go out there. We need dry wood just for the floors, so we have the floor going across the top. And then we have still this area. So we need quite a bit of flooring. So we need it for this room, and then the top room up here as well. Because right now we don't have enough. So I'm going to go ahead and go to, I guess, zone 4. Just so we can get what we need. Yeah. We're going to go over here. I'm so happy that they buffed the frogs for you guys, because you guys were majorly complaining about that. Let me see. We need to go over here. Yeah, we need to go over here. What happened to that horse we had? I don't know. I had a zombie horse, I remember. It's probably already moved on. There's going to be a golden wood in here that we're going to have to find. Oh, and it's all the way over here. That's great. That's terrific. Yeah. Uh-huh. It doesn't seem like it's going to be fun to go get. What is this? Actually wanted to know. Ash and sand. Oh. Interesting. I still remember that the red mage is here. He does a lot of damage, and I want to kind of avoid him. Like I said, so far so good with how everything's going, the updates that they're doing. There's some changes that I would like to see, you know, done, but I don't know if they're going to do them. Maybe they're not a priority, or maybe they'll fix them in an update. I don't know. In a later update. Oh no, not the cow. Please, anything but the cow. Anything but the zombie cow, please. Please. I may have to fight the zombie cow. Nope, never mind. I don't have to. Cool. My only problem with having to, I guess, go to the dunes is sharks. And I'm going to try and avoid sharks. I still have no idea what the heck this thing is. Did I scan it? Magma slug. Okay. Well, we now know what it is. Is there another one over here? Well, then what is this? Is this not a magma slug? I guess not. Whoops. Whoops. Kind of needed him. We kind of needed that because we needed the cinder. The cinder cloth. I don't really need the essence of fire at the moment. I really hope there are more uses for the other essence. Just like essence of life. I hope there's going to be more uses for the essence of fire. The essence of ice. Is that a manivore? Oh, that is. That might be probably the next scariest thing, is probably a manivore. The barracudas aren't hostile as well, which I've also noticed. But, you know, shit could have changed in like 5 seconds. I'm not seeing anything hostile. Thank you. I think we should get crab meat instead of fish for the crabs. I will never kill a tortoise. No, it's not happening. I'm never going to kill a tortoise. It's just not going to happen. I don't care. I can't force me to do it. Same thing with the shark. I found out the sharks only drop fish. Not going to do it. I have shark tattoos. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it, you know? Alright. What we need to do is we need to head over here, and I believe it's the yellow trees. It's not the green ones, it's the yellow ones. Wait, why is my target location so far? My target location should not be that far, but okay. Let's break out the bow and the crossbow just in case. Because I know these guys are going to be slightly annoying. Still can't believe we can't ride a camel. I think we should be able to ride a camel. Nice. One. Nope. Yep. Yep. As I continue to play this game, you kind of learn more and more about the environment, the ranges of weapons, the capabilities. It's really interesting. Oh, there's a prairie dog. As far as I know, little animals don't drop anything. Like mice or mouse, sorry. Mouses in this game don't drop anything. Baby animals also equally don't drop anything. These are not the trees we're looking for, but I forgot what type of log this is. Oh, it's gumbo. Interesting. I don't need gumbo at the moment. I know a lot of people are saying to watch your backs because of the cactus. I'm gonna be honest, I straight up just saw one and said, yeah, no, I killed it. I just didn't want it following me. That's birch. That's not what we're looking for. Did I hear an enemy? I'm pretty sure it's these that we need for our, yeah, it's these. This should be our dry wood. Yeah. Came all the way out here just for this. We'll put a teleporter as well, so we're not wasting a whole lot of time. And then later on, we'll probably just mine it up when we don't need it. At the moment, right now, we do kind of need it. So, I'm just going to drop it, bam, right there. And then we could have it warp to the house whenever we need it to. Let's heal a little faster. Yeah, we need to get the farm going. We need those eggs and those other things as well, just to get the crops going. The tiger is chasing the the antelopes. I almost called them gazelles again. Oh, these are hyenas. Oh, they're packs. They're packing on me. No. Shoo. Shoo. I'm not a chew toy. So far, how much wood do I have just for dry wood? Eek. Not a lot. Not a lot. That is not good. So it's only a Gen 1 restoration. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's find some more dry wood. I'm gonna have to deforest the entire dunes just for dry wood. That's not good. More dry wood. That's exactly what I need. For now, we're gonna let the Scarix grow and fester and do whatever they do best. I hope later on that they don't become a threat. Although, like I said, they're probably going to make certain things threats and certain things we can be allies with. Obviously, not the skeletons. I'll say more like maybe the Outlanders. But I'm gonna be honest, I'd actually enjoy having the Outlanders as allies. The Quebecs are already our allies, although I wouldn't attack their rabbits from what I've heard. They go full threat. They don't like people attacking their rabbits. I was honestly thinking of kidnapping their rabbits, but I don't know if that's the same thing or if that's a whole different thing. I definitely want to not take them. I guess we kind of don't really need them. We don't really need that. We'll just take that stuff. Oh, look, here's some salt. You can use it to make popcorn. We don't need the crude axe. Sorry, I like completely missed this whole tree that has the dry wood I need. Cool. We don't really need the sticks or the sap. We'll probably end up just discarding a lot of that stuff. Or discarding some other stuff, actually. Because I do need an entire row. Well, we don't need the Azure logs. That's fine. God, I love the sound design in this game. Didn't even go for a block. Wow. Come here. Come here. Alright, let's see what else we can drop. I'm gonna keep the iron. We'll keep the salt. Let's drop the rubble. We don't need rubble right now. And there's a really fast way to get rubble. A really fast way to get rubble, so I don't really care about the rubble at the moment. And like I said, I have that farming thing I want to try out with everything that I've learned about farming just recently. And I want to try and put that into a video, and hopefully we can do some of our own testing for it. So we can grow trees and other crops more efficiently. Let's see. What are other things we don't know that are going to drop? We don't really need the Essence of Fire. I'll take the redwood. We'll probably get rid of the wheat seeds since we don't need them. That'll be probably the next thing we get rid of. Some more antelopes. We don't really need their hides. We actually need heavy hide for the animite. Because I use all my heavy hide for everything I needed for cobalt. So that might be maybe another video. Or I go out and get some more just hunting for heavy. I don't need the birch. Get rid of the birch. Is there anything else up here? Okay. Alright, we got the rest of it. Let's go ahead and move on to getting some more, because I need more. I need a lot more. My goodness, we need so much. Days never ending. Master's got me working. I forgot what other item I was gonna drop. I think we already dropped it. It's fine. We'll drop the linen scraps next. Like I said, we don't need any of this. I do want to collect those for now. Don't really need the essence of life. Plus, we've already got a stack of it. I wonder what helped us get that much already. Maybe just we had a lot. No, I didn't bring any with me. Not too sure. Could have been one of the other items we've been collecting. Maybe the chilies gave us all of that. We're just gonna dump, like I said, the linen scraps. Don't really need it. We can find it just about anywhere. The mobs, or not mobs, skeletons keep spawning here, so like I said, it's not that hard. It's not that ridiculous, like, oh, we have to have this. I guess we could ditch the sticks, like I said. Yeah, like I said, we really need dry wood. What is that? It's a skrill. Is that a type of chicken? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, these guys drop medium hide now? Or heavy hide? I can't remember. Medium. They changed the boars. They changed one of the animals like that, and I think it was the boars and not the warhogs. I think the warhogs, I mean, sorry, those are the warhags, but I mean the boars got the heavy hide, I believe. Not too sure. I'm wondering if they're going to add honey badgers to the game. I don't have any seashells, so I'm going to keep them. I'm going to get rid of the tree sap. And I think that's going to be all we can carry, so let's go ahead and head back and get that floor placed. Man, it's kind of hard to find salt. I don't want to get rid of any of the ores. I'll get rid of the fiber. Oops. Get rid of the fiber. Yeah. Are any more trees growing for dry wood? Also saw that they're going to be changing up the way everything grows in the game. They're going to be changing a lot of that stuff up. They just recently changed up the ore drop rate, which I think is also great, because I felt like there wasn't enough iron. Especially in Zone 1, there was definitely not enough iron. And it also wasn't easy to find. So I'm happy they updated that. I don't need the palm trees. Actually, what is that? Oh, it's a fern. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to our portal. I mean, like I said, if we need to come back out here for light wool, light hide, we have the antelopes. If there's anything else we need out here, I don't know. We'll probably just come back and plant dry wood. So that it doesn't look like it's been deforested by me. But we'll just go ahead and just go back. I said home. I know I put it for home. And another thing, I also want to go to the farm really quick. And I want to go ahead and grab us our bed so we can just start sleeping now. And then we have all of this dry wood. So I'm really quickly going to go to the farm. And I'm going to grab our bed. Because we don't need it here at the moment. We kind of need it at the other place. I don't like working in the dark too much. I don't know why that took a little while to break, but it broke finally. Go ahead and grab our bed. We'll go ahead and place it. For now, we'll just place it right here in the middle. We'll just set our bed. Hit confirm. There we go. I forgot how to turn them on. I guess no warp. No warp keeps them on too. I don't know. I don't know how to turn them off. And I don't know if they're going to have us be able to turn them off at the moment. I'm pretty sure later in the updates we will see them. We will be able to turn them off, but right now we can't. Let's go ahead and put these portals away. I don't know why I have the bones. We don't need bones. We don't need chilies. We can keep that. We can put that away. That can go away. I don't know if this is still going to be enough redwood, but I know that we have more. And then the same thing with the dry wood. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we have more. We need to go to the builder's workbench. We're going to convert all of this into the planks. And then the same thing, all of this. Worry about that later. Let's go ahead and fill in that floor. The other day I tried playing or hosting a server for me and my girlfriend, and it didn't really work out. I thought it would be like, oh, this is going to be super easy to do. I'm going to be honest, it was not. And I thought we could just play from, like, I guess another part of just play in the world we want instead of trying to host a server. But the server also made it so that we had to go into the router and stuff, and I didn't want to deal with all of that. But we still have our own world together. That one I probably won't stream for now. Until we get it into a place that we want it. But I do know that it is going good. Is this how far we're gonna build it? I think so. Yeah, I think this is how far we built it. Seems about right. 'Cause I mean, the window's right here. I don't know. I made quite a few changes as well. I seriously wish it would prioritize putting the item into the inventory slot than just moving it around in my inventory. I think that needs to be a must. With how, I guess, annoying it is already that I can't place, that I can't quickly move things out of here, or I don't know how to describe it. Like I said, it's like I have to drag and drop a lot of this stuff. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And it does get kind of annoying. All right, that takes care of that. We can start placing the rest of the dry wood here. Oh, that doesn't take care of it. We'll have to go below again. That's fine, like I said. This is where the blocks for marble goes. So we're going to stop. We're going to stop here. We are going to try and get as much of this dry wood up as we possibly can. Because this next step is going to be a little different than what I'm used to. Because this is, I would say, the most confusing part. Yeah, I would say that this is probably the most confusing part. And we'll just wait. We'll wait on that. We will, however, fill in the rest of the dry wood. Which we need the builders. Wanted to see what else they had just for dry wood. Very soon the wardrobe is going to be useful as well. That's going to be great. Having a useful wardrobe. These do look nice. But that's not the color scheme I wanted to go for. Oh, I do like those the ornate planks. Like I said, that's not what I was going for originally. I was kind of looking into just the dry wood itself. Just the color. It's very bright, so it lights up the room a little bit more. While the dark wood is kind of like that contrast. We said up until this point, yeah. Yeah, because this is the confusing part. Because technically the wall goes here. Or there. Or, I don't know. It goes somewhere there. But this is the confusing part about it. That's why I haven't moved to that area yet. I kind of wanted to put in the floor first. And then get to it. We're almost done with the floor. Almost done. Almost done. For now, I'll just fill it all the way in to the brim. But I know that there is marble that goes there. I was about to say tile, but marble. Marble goes there. And we still need to finish this other part. My bad. There's one last part we need to finish. Cool. Alright, now that we've got the floor done, let's go ahead and hop over to the redwood. Here, we'll put this down below. We're going to need more redwood. I can already see it. We're already going to need more redwood. And then next, for the ceiling, this is another difficult part. But you don't see your floor when you look up. So, to fix that, I went ahead and made it the same color as the house. And I didn't want to make it marble, because I think that would have been too much marble. So I went ahead and went with the wood, since there wasn't enough wood. So I chose redwood to counteract seeing the floor on the ceiling. And I thought it was really nice, because we had the light and then dark parts blending well. And that's what really sealed the deal for this build. And we can go ahead and place the... Probably, we should be able to finish this room with what we have. If not, just maybe a little extra. Yeah, just a little bit extra. We need a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Not too bad. I wonder how everybody else's builds are going in their world. Or if they've already finished them. Or if they're still not wanting to, or refusing to work on them. That'd be a very interesting topic. Yeah, just... And then we also have this for the ceiling as well. The ceiling we did weird as well. We did the ceiling a little weird. I think I put like a structural integrity up there, but I honestly might just not do that. Because it's not like it's visible anyways. If it was visible, I would say yes, but it's not. And then this we changed up because I wanted to hide the floor. I don't remember what block that was. That's a very good question. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. But I know the rest of this has this block. You won't do that portion just yet. I know that this these front portions are, I guess you could say, good to go. But the back portion is still not good to go. And we need to work on that as the next key point. Is finishing up the second floor layout. And then we'll finish doing the last of this. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish the second floor layout. We're still going to need more redwood. Let's go ahead and grab quite a bit of marble. And then we're going to have to go in and figure out what we did for this area to fix it. Because I know that there's, like I said, a wall running here. But then there's a wall running here. And then maybe a wall running here. I don't know. Because the wall's here. So we have 3 wall points. 1, 2, 3. And then that's just redwood. That's just redwood planks. Alright, we're going to have to go and figure this out in the creative world because I don't remember how I did that. I do know I need some... Wrong one. I do need some planks for that one portion. Because what goes here is we are going to be putting the roof tiles. And I believe we go 2 back. So it's probably why I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, it probably goes 2 back for this portion. And then it's the wall. We'll go ahead and do that because that's what I'm thinking I did. And then this is the wall. Although it doesn't line up over here though. I don't know. We're gonna have to go and look. Because I know this is wall. For sure this is wall. And I know this one comes over kind of like this. In like a weird way. I don't know. I gotta go check it. Kind of wondering where the wall was here. Did we put the wall here? I don't know, I can't tell. Just like that? This part looks right, but this part does not. Maybe it goes up one more, and this is where the wall is supposed to go. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. See that as a potential. And then we put the wall in there. It goes 3? I don't think it goes 3. No, it looks right, actually. This is a very, very questionable one. I think maybe this one goes one more up, then? I don't remember it going up 4. Oh, but we had to make it the same level. Okay, this is starting to make more and more sense every single time I look at it. Come on. Come on. It's not letting me. I just did it on the other side. It won't let me do it on this one? That's weird. Alright, it's great. Let's just do that. And then a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's right. We made this one the same height. That's why it sort of wasn't making sense. And then in between here in the middle, there's actually just the one block that we were thinking about. Just so we could fix this, and then this is the entire wall. And then this entire wall has these going, the tiles going across just like so. There's only one bar. There isn't like a whole thing, it was just one bar. Then we have that, and then underneath it's covered up by the, it should be covered up by the redwood. So like I said, all of this is going to be covered up anyways. That's why we have the tiles, or not the tiles, the slabs running across, is so that we don't see any of this extra stuff. The flooring, the weird color changes, shifts in here that I had. It was just to cover it up. That's all it was. We could put the entire thing there, but I'm not going to try and use up all my dry wood. So we're going to cover all of this up. And then the tiles should go, or not the tiles, the slab should go across there. And then we're going to try and save up on this redwood for now. I mean dry wood. We'll save up on the dry wood. We'll go ahead and place this down as just redwood. I'm actually liking this. Save that up. Yeah, there we go. We have quite a bit of redwood, but we kind of need more. But I don't want to use our dry wood because I don't feel like going back. And then that's the roof. Yeah, that's the roof. That's the roof tile. So the roof tile that's there that we just broke is right here. So that's why that one's a little weird. And then all of this should be walling. We should go ahead and build that last roof tile, the last 2 roof tiles before we move on. And then this just goes like this. And then we do have a room here. And I believe the cutoff for this one was this wall. I think. The cutoff here was here. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Yep. Just like how I built it before. And then I guess we could do the same thing we did here, as we did downstairs. Just making sure that everything lines up. This one gets that 1 block, but then this one doesn't. I don't know if I like that. No, it's an inside room. It's fine. And then let's go ahead and make those tiles. Builders, we need the tiles. Sure, we'll just make 100. Sure, why not? Because we're going to need more later on for the roof anyways. Go ahead and place these last 2, making sure they're facing the same way. Cool. Cool. That part's done. There are windows here, but I'm not sure if I want to build them. While yes, they look nice, I don't know if I want to build them yet. Go ahead and we're going to place these as well. And then there is a window back here. I should probably build the window. Honestly think I should just replicate what I did here with that window and call it a day. I know that windows were probably the weirdest part about my builds. And then I know that the windows back here were also equally as weird. Just because we have this extra top. And the windows don't actually go all the way down just because of that. Maybe we should just have it go all the way down. I mean, we're not gonna be able to see anything anyways. I don't know, let's see a window. Yeah, we're not gonna see anything besides wood. Maybe one too high? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like the same height to me. But they shouldn't be because... well, it's not in the floor. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, that's right height. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and do what we did downstairs for the doorways. As soon as I build them all the way up. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like that. We're going to build this over one. Like I said, I wanted to make some changes, but not like anything too crazy. And I'm not a super fan of this either. While it may look good and presentable, there are certain things that I don't like about it. Like, we didn't keep the continuity. So if, like, all of these doorways have a 1 block, I should try and keep that same continuity going forward. At least one. If it has more than one, then it's probably because we had to solve for an issue. Now that we have all of these walls done, all we gotta do is kind of replicate what we did for the downstairs area with these. Oh, but these are 3x. These are 3x1s. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and turn some of this into... we'll just turn the last of this into slabs. Yeah, we'll turn this into slabs. Maybe I should make them a 3x3 entrance. This is the only one that can't be. The room's just not big enough. No, I can't go any more than that for this door, for that doorway, so I can't expand it. We can definitely expand this one. I don't know, this is probably one of the weirdest doorways we have so far. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Although I do need to build this up. My brain is not braining today. Doesn't want to think of a better solution. Because I can't really... I don't think there really is a better solution. Maybe somebody has already fixed it for me and I don't know it. Maybe it's just this part, and we say, screw it, just do it that way. If that's the case, then we'll just go ahead and do that. Yeah, you see, that's my problem. It aligns with the wall, and instead, maybe we could just do a half? No. This room has always been problematic for me. It always has been and always will be problematic. One here. No, wait. There we go. Yeah, cool. I don't think we can do a 2-by. If we do one, it'll have to go like something like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. This looks amazing. This just looks flat. What are we gonna do? How can we fix this so it doesn't look so flat? Because I believe any direction I do it on, it's going to do the same thing. Actually, maybe. You know, maybe if it was on like the same block, I'd be okay with it. So it looks like it kind of shares it, but it's not. I'd have to, like I said, move this entire wall over. And this was just like a storage room or an alchemist room. It was supposed to be just like a mini room. And I still don't know what I'm going to use it for. In the creative mode, I made it the alchemist room. It's just got a bunch of potions and stuff. And I'm starting to see that maybe we shouldn't make it that. Maybe I should make it something else. But, yeah, like I said, that's just weird. It's just weird. We're going to have a weird... And we're just going to have this weird opening here. If we move it over 1. If we move it over by 1 block... I don't know. That's why I chose it to be here. It's either that or we just don't do this room at all. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Let's finish putting in the rest of these and then figuring out where the rest of the windows went. That'll be our mission, is finally finishing off those last parts, and then we'll jump to working on the roof. We should be done building the house, because we still need to just put in some more windows. And I mean towards the entire back wall, because I don't want that to be barren. Let's put these windows in. Yeah, we'll just put this window here. Yeah, we'll just keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. I guess we'll kind of keep it the same going forward. It's probably going to get covered anyways, because I remember I wanted to make it the portal area. But right now, let's go to bed. Let's go ahead and get in the bed. It's about to be bedtime in 9 minutes exactly. I wish we knew what day it was. If there was a day tracker. It'd be really nice if we knew what day it was, at least. Alright, let's go ahead and continue working today. Let's continue working. We got quite a bit to do. Well, not quite a bit. We only have a little bit. There's only a little bit more we have to do, which is kind of figuring out what we want to do here. Like, no matter what, it's going to look ugly. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Such a good question. I don't know. I'll add a breaker with birch here. I just have to figure out where we're going to do it. We'll probably do it for these other areas as well. Like, kind of split the room in half, like what we did with downstairs. This one will for sure be here. We just got to go get some dry wood. And then the same thing for these other rooms. We'll go ahead and split them. I don't know if this one and these two are going to stay. But for now, we can go ahead and do that one. We can carry some dry wood with us just to get that part done. We need oak for the windows. So we'll go ahead and convert all of this oak into windows. And then next, we're going to be needing a lot of tiles. So we'll just go ahead and convert quite a bit of these into tiles. I think we only did 1 or 2 for these. So we'll grab quite a few of these as well. And then after this, for sure, we need more redwood. If we don't already have it at the farm, which we do, so that's why I'm kind of being sparing. We still need a little bit of redwood to finish off this area, because I don't remember what I did. So we'll have to come back to this too. We'll definitely have to come back to this. We'll have to come back to this as well. And then this, we can just easily place the dry wood. We can go up to the roof now. And the roof, it hangs off by 1 block. So if we place this here, and we place that, and then we can mine the block away, we should be fine. Yeah, the roof hangs off by 1. I'm wondering if this is death or if I just take a lot of damage. If so, if it's not death, let's go ahead and fill up. We can't eat while we're crouched? We can't eat while we're crouched, okay. Let's go ahead and just finish this off. Let's get our health before we drop to our death. And then we'll be doing more and more out here. At the moment, we're just kind of just working on the house. If you guys do have any suggestions before I even build those other parts, you can always just let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe. Always appreciated. And then, like I said, we only go about 1 or 2 blocks for this height. We'll do that. Just like that. And then we go up 1 more, I think. It's either that or we just do the 1. I like when there's something below me besides just the floor. Because I'm pretty sure at this height we might actually die. So be very careful. Very careful moving through these different areas. Then we got to place another block. We'll come back for it. Let's go ahead and finish off this area, and then we'll come back. Or at least finish off the front. Yeah, it goes up 2 blocks. I'm like 100% sure it goes up 2 blocks. And then we cover it off with the tiles. One, two, 1, 2, and then we can come back. There we go. Keep it going. Oop, that was too far. That was too far. It was a little too far. Alright, let's go ahead and drop and get this. And then we'll go ahead and get the other ones we dropped. So far, so good. We're doing so far, so good. Yeah, it's looking good. Oh, this is a great screenshot. There we go. We'll go ahead and just take that screenshot. But we're almost done. We are going to be building a lot of lanterns for this house as well. And then it goes up one more level, and then after this, we are basically done. Besides that, we need to do the roof tiles. I'll fix that stuff later. We need to do the slabs, but we can do that later. But once we slap on this roof, we're basically done with the house. There's not too much more to do, which I find great. I find it amazing that we are finally finished with the house. Yeah, we go up 2 levels. The reason why is because I kept that kind of the same. Besides this part. That part was probably the most annoying. I wanted to make it the same, but then I saw that it wasn't the same height. When I was looking at the image of the house I was replicating. And yeah, that's how I got to this point. I just looked at it and said, that doesn't look right. Now, where did we drop that one block? There we go. All right. We take out the block. We didn't. Okay. Just go ahead and take the block out. I'm happy that they made placing blocks in this super relative ease. Instead of like a giant pain in the butt. But the roof tiles are super easy to place, especially if you have that one setting on, or you see all the blocks. You get like a block preview before you place the block. And I swear, this is like a builder's, must-have. If you don't have this on, I recommend turning it on. So you can finish your builds a lot faster. Unless you just mess up and place blocks like me. Alright. We are almost done. We just have to make it around to that end. We're going to go ahead and collect these because we do need them. And then we'll go ahead and move this over so we can start finishing off the last part of this roof. We might have to use the last of our redwood to just finish off the last of our what are they called? The shallow red roofs. The shallow redwood roofs. I mean, they're roof tiles, so I'll just say the last part of the roof tiles. And then none of this is going to be visible. There isn't an attic or upstairs area, so kind of sad. I wanted to build it in, but we're going to just have to build the basement. And the basement's going to be another storage area. I swear to God. Alright, with that last one, we need 2 more. So now that we have a positive count, we can just go ahead and make the last 2. Oh, my bad. 1, 2. And the rest of that's just, the rest of it is just, slabs. Redwood slabs. And we do have enough redwood. I think we have enough redwood for the slabs. I think. We definitely don't have enough just for the tiles. We definitely don't have enough for these flat tiles. Yeah, there's some things I still want to figure out with this build. Although it came out, like I said, it came out amazing. It's not like, oh, hey, it didn't come out as good. It came out pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I guess you could say we're on the last part. So I guess this episode, let's try and finish the build as much as we can. Mostly the roof. So let's go ahead and I will convert a lot of this to the planks we need. And then if we need to go back, we'll go back for the other redwood. You know what? We'll just go ahead and go back for the other redwood. Let's go to the farm. Yeah, let's go ahead and gather the last of the redwood we need. Is it over here? Yes, it is. From the last time I collect the beech. No, that's oak. Do we have any other redwood? I just want to make sure. Alright, that's fine. We can go ahead and go back. Yeah, we'll go back to home. Uh-oh. I was about to say, oh shit. Sure. Probably need that more than the tiles. And then let's go ahead and finish this doorway. Oh, but I actually put doors here. Oh. Maybe I don't worry about this one too much. No, I want to keep the continuity with the doorway, though. And that requires redwood. Yeah, because the doorways in this are 2s. Yeah, we could do that. This we'll have to fix. I don't know, maybe we do it off of this block over. And then at least it makes it look like we still kept that gap. I think that'll be better. Then we just bring it over 1. Just so we can keep that gap. And then hopefully when we build it up, it actually looks better. Does that look better? I think that looks better. And it still keeps that continuity I was talking about. I like that. Yeah, I like that. We probably just won't have this wall for stacking anything. I did put a window here. And I might change that out. I might not put the window. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really like this room, and I didn't like the window there either. It just looked weird. It didn't look like a window. That's going to be covered up anyways. I don't really care. And I guess we can mine this out and put the hardwood here. And that's why we have the slabs. So we can cover up all of these different changes we're making. It's just to hide those parts that stick out. Because when we look at it at this up at the ceiling, it's gonna look kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie about that one. It's gonna look a little weird. But all of this is going to be covered with the redwood slabs. And it'll make it look better than what it already looks like. Trust the process. Don't rush the process, please. Pretty please. And then all of this, we're just going to use it as a placeholder. But it's also to put the tiles down. Because without a block, we can't just place tiles. Or I would say it's not easy to place tiles. We could just have it... Do we want it to go this way or do we want it to go the other way? I'm gonna have it go this way. Yeah, we're gonna have it go this way. And then the tiles themselves, they actually go into the block we're on. So that's why I'm putting the tiles here and making it look like it's part of the redwood ceiling. So it actually just all kind of fits together. I don't know if houses catch on fire in this game when being struck by lightning, but you know, maybe one day they will, and maybe one day we'll need a copper rod or something. I know in Minecraft you do, but this is also Hytale, so I cannot say that we'll have or need the same things. I wonder if they're going to bring in, like, seasonal changes. Like, this area could be snowy, like the other biomes that we have. Or if it'll just, like, you know, stay the same. We need more... We need more planks and we need more... We're going to need more tiles, I think. But let's go ahead and just make all the planks we need for this. There's a chance we're going to have to go back out and get the last of our resources for the house. Such as just redwood. We need just the redwood just for the slabs. We do get 2 for each one, so it's not like, oh, we're losing a whole lot. We're gaining more than we're losing on the next part. I just don't know how many we need because we need it for the ceiling, and we just need it for the upstairs and the downstairs ceiling. We don't need it for the garage because the garage is already complete. And we ran out of planks again. It even treats the flat part as a regular plank. Well, sort of. Sort of. I was gonna say, it kind of treats it like a block. Like, we're on the plank right now. But it's kind of like it sort of does it. It's like there's like maybe a meter. Not even a meter. I would say about a meter. Maybe a centimeter gap. Like, very small. It's not like a whole like crazy amount. It's kind of minuscule. Yeah, and this is where I was saying you can do it, but I do not recommend it. And then plus you're going to end up covering it up anyways, just like what you can see there. You're going to end up covering it up anyways. But I need more regardless. So we're going to have to go and get some more redwood. Unfortunately, because we have none. We have no redwood left. We used all of it. Because redwood I have, I'm probably going to have to split between planks and tiles. So after this, we have none. We're going to have to go get some more. Which is fine. I love the adventure. I don't mind having to go get more. I do wish we have it growing, but I don't have that either. Before we do anything else, I need to put these other three in. One, two, three. Cool. I don't think this is going to be enough. It's close. Oh, we need 3 more. Oh, I'm going to start crying like Stitch. No. Ow. Oh, we got to go get more. We got to go get more. That's fine. That's fine. That's part of the adventure. Adventure awaits. What's going on? Yeah, we don't have enough. Alright, so we need to go get... We'll just mine this part out. So we can come back and just finish that part off. We need definitely more for this area and the rest. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and put the... Actually, I just noticed at the top, we didn't have it go all the way up. And we're going to change this out. Because this is part of the wall. We're going to put that back in. We're going to have these go all the way up. I'm going to really quickly do a lot of the extra things we should have done. Oh, no, wait. It's supposed to be planks. That's why I haven't done it. Oh, no. Alright. Alright, never mind. Never mind. I thought the gap was for the marble, but it's actually for the roof. It's going to be covered up anyways, like I said. It doesn't really matter. We'll just go ahead and throw this stuff in like so. We got plenty of windows. We'll go ahead and leave the windows. We will be needing some more cobblestone, but we'll come back for that. We'll come back and do that. Let's go ahead and go and get some more. Let's go ahead and get us some more redwood. And then we'll start moving some of the stuff here, such as the furnaces and everything else. We're just missing a little bit of redwood here, a little bit of redwood there, and a little bit of redwood on the second floor. I wouldn't say a little bit, but I would say quite a bit. So, trying to think of what we have as the fastest way to get there. It's right here. I believe this is the redwood. If I'm not mistaken, this should be the redwood because I remember we had to travel from here. So this is the farm, and then this is the actual the redwood. And then our Forgotten Temple, where is that? I don't even know where our Forgotten Temple is. It's okay, we only discovered like 2 things. I do want to go discover the dinosaurs, but maybe not today. I don't want to die. We should get some adamite before we head down there. Okay, so this is spawn. Then, yeah, and then the temple's here. So we're pretty close to where we started. I would say we traveled a little far to get where we're at now for the house. But wow, that's a massive change versus where we're at now. We can just simply, I think, head in this direction and there should be redwood. Although, is it about to be night? We have an hour until it's night. Let's think of what we can do in that hour. Let's go ahead in that hour. Let's go to the farm. Let's take care of the farm really quick. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is going to be moving out. And for good reason, because we just don't have enough room here. We don't even have a house. I would like to start on the basement as well for the house. That'll be our next task is the basement. We won't have an attic, sadly, because we just won't be able to have anywhere we can fit an attic. But if we did have an attic, we'd just mostly use it for storage. We got an eternal corn seed. Nice. We'll be turning this corn into essence, by the way. Yeah, we'll turn that essence into corn. I mean the corn into essence. And then we'll drop that in here. This is for the wheat, because we do get a bunch of wheat from time to time. We can go ahead and we'll just go ahead and place down some wheat. And then this time around, we're going to have to water them. I saw that a lot of people were experimenting with keeping the water here growing. And you can still do it where you have water coming down. But I think it works better with the eternal seeds than it does with just the regular, barren seeds that I have right now. And then we'll be converting all of this corn into essence of life. Keep the eternal for now. And then we're going to need more. I do want to start growing apple trees soon for the apple pie recipe. We should have started growing these already. We just had redwood, but we're going to have to go back and get some more redwood. I say we just grow a bunch of corn. We'll get a little bit of the corn. We'll get some eternals. Very soon we're gonna have just grow these next. And then are all the trees done, or do we need to let them do more growing? I think they're done. Yeah, but so whenever we have a block disappear, we're probably going to end up replacing just the top block with like the top of the grass with something else, because apparently you can actually craft it from rubble. And that's why I said I wanted to do that in a separate video. But we can talk about it now while we're on the subject, and I've got nothing else to discuss. But like I said, we can go ahead and start doing that. We'll expand the tree farm because I don't know where the house is going to go. And I do want to start an apple tree area as well. I know that this farm is going to be large. We're going to try and have a little bit of everything. A little bit of the redwood, a little bit of the dry wood, a little bit of everything. Hardwood, everything. Like I said, everything. Anything that you can think of that is a part of the farm, we're going to try and have on this farm. And we're going to try and grow everything to the maximum efficiency we can. Such as, when we're growing trees, we'll probably have a block gap. And I'm starting to think maybe using the slab might be a good idea so we don't have to worry about that too much. But it'll give us a zone area, and then we can just grow... We can just grow the trees as big and as large as we want. Just to get as much wood as we can. And I guess every 2 days we should be filling up chests full of each of the different types of wood in just one sitting. So in case we do need it for, you know, any type of building, we can. And we don't have to stop there. We can just, like I said, keep going. I don't know if I want to build a city in Hytale. I kind of want to do like some other things, but I'm not too sure how I'm going to build them, or if they're going to be big projects that by the time a good update comes out and I want to restart the world, then I might just like restart doing everything. Because right now they just updated the ores, so I'd have to basically either make a new world or go outside of the world's boundaries just to get the stuff I want. And instead of already having it, I have to go to a different part. And I mean, the world is infinite. At this time being, it is, I believe, infinite. I know a lot of people were testing it out. What is that? Is that a fox? Oh no, that's my horse. I don't know why I thought that was maybe a fox. No, it's my horse. It's my horse. I still can't believe we can't breed or tame animals yet, but I'm sure it's coming in an update. I know a lot of people want to breed and tame foxes. I know they added a dog collar for creative. I don't think they have it working yet, but I know they do have a dog collar. I remember seeing in one of the snapshots there being cats. Haven't seen any cats yet either. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're working on a lot of things. We just gotta wait for them to deliver, and as soon as they deliver, we'll be happy. We'll all be happy in our own worlds. This is also why I want the farm up and running, because I kind of want to have a different food supply than what I've already got now, because this just is not working. We will leave a builder's bench here for this side. Rather than, you know, just not having one. We're still going to have one for the farm. I just don't know when we're going to start doing certain things. This can stay for the farm. This can come with me. This can come with me. We can take that as well. We can take that as well. Alright, let's go home. We're going to have to rebuild. Oh, rebuild some of the stuff. We're going to go to bed. And we're definitely going to have the blacksmith in the garage. And then we had the alchemist table and some of these other stuff somewhere else. That's probably not a good place to put the portal. I did have this upstairs. We had it in this room. For now, I'll just place it here. And then this, we'll just place it just like that. Maybe we should put this one... Maybe we shouldn't put it there. Maybe we should put it up here somewhere. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we should just leave it in the garage. And then let's really quickly, like I said, go and get us, let's go get us some redwood. This time we won't be able to fast travel. Unfortunately. So we're gonna have to, like I said, go out there, come back. It shouldn't take us too long. We won't be filling that hole up. We might just turn it into a mine. Our own mine. Ooh, I didn't know that we had some out here still. But this time we're going to be gathering a lot more than before. We're going to try and keep our inventory as clear as possible. And only go for redwood. And then later on we'll go for some of the other stuff we need or I might be looking for. We're already at the redwood. And we're just going to mine a bunch of this. We don't need the sapling. Or we don't need the sap. And we don't need the fiber or the sticks. We don't need any of it. We just want the wood. See a skeleton off to my left here. I feel like these are conjoined trees, so this is going to take us a little while to mine. There we go. Grab all the wood. We did. Cool. Like I said, this time we're going to be trying to grab as much as we can because we need a lot. Slabs. Mostly slabs. Finishing off the last part of everything else. We need a little bit left over for the farm upgrade. Once we get to level 10 of the farm, hopefully we have just about a lot of the things we want complete. I don't know if I want to grow cotton at the moment. I don't know what's the use for cotton. I guess just the upgrade. I guess that's all it is we use cotton for the upgrade. Wonder if it gives us more essence of life. I know I want to definitely grow some of the other stuff. Definitely for sure apples. so we can have apple pie. At the moment, I just use my essence of life because I had so much. I just got a pumpkin pie from the Quebecs. Now, I'm not recommending that you, you know, hoard from the Quebecs, but if you can't find or are having a hard time finding essence of life, like I said, it should be everywhere. I mean, I just walked from my house over here and there was some wheat. You can just start with that. You know, it'll take you a little bit of time. Like I said, while you're gone from the house, have your farm growing and venture off and do a bunch of stuff. You know, that's exactly what I did when I started this world. Was I had the farm going, and every time I came back, everything was already either done growing or, you know, was ready for me to harvest and get ready for the next cycle. And just make sure that you guys are doing both. Harvesting, cycling, recycling things, collecting the stuff you need while you're exploring, come back, and everything should be done. Now, I know a lot of people would say that's like a really slow method of getting the farm done, but it's also like I said, it keeps you continuously working in this game. The work never ends. And I'm really happy about that because in Minecraft, you have to sit and wait. And it's a lot of sitting and waiting, which I don't like. It's kind of boring. I get to do multiple things in this game and still enjoy my time. I don't have to worry about, oh, did I get this? Oh, did I get that? And then, well, this is still growing, and I kind of just need to sit and wait for this to grow first. I can explore. I can go get the other things I need. I can hunt. I can do fishing. Well, not yet. Fishing, not yet. Very soon, fishing will be on my to-do list, and there's going to be days dedicated to just fishing, so we can have some fish. There will also be days I'm going to dedicate to just the farm. Days I'm just going to dedicate to gathering resources like this. Maybe not this resource because we'll have a farm for it already. But just like days will be dedicated to doing certain things, we'll have certain things already, you know, just ready for us, and we just move on and get ready for the next part of our adventure. You know, new builds, new parts. I don't know if I want to build like a bunch of storage warehouses for the house. I kind of want to avoid doing that. I do want to put one in the basement and one underground. I know we don't have an automatic item sorter just yet in this game. Whenever we get to that point, I would definitely love to put that underground and not on top of it. And have that automatically going while we're gone. I know somebody has a mod for it, but I'm going to wait and see, like I said, to see what Hytale has to offer first before I just start downloading a bunch of mods. And if there's things that I don't like that they're doing, then I'll find a mod. As far as I can see, I like and love everything that Hytale or Simon is doing for Hytale at the moment. I know a lot of people are wondering if modders should be able to charge for their mods. And I hate to say this, somebody had to pour time into it, so, you know, that is based up to the person. If he doesn't want to do it and he wants to compete with other mods, go for it. But somebody who's dedicated time to it and just wants to make a little bit of money, okay. Or if it's for donations, that's fine. I would say that, you know, it should be up to the creator itself. It shouldn't be up to somebody who published the game because, well, they didn't already have it. They had to make it. Now, I do think that if you are charging for it, but you're also a creator at Hytale, now I don't think you should get double paid for that. That's different. But I think the prefabs, I think the mods, those should be up to the creators themselves. If you don't want to pay for it, then you're not willing to pay for a new experience. And that's what a lot of those mods are for. They're for new experiences. They're to keep the game going. Because they're not the original concept or the original idea of what the game already was. And I like I said, I know that's a hot take right there. But you got to remember, some people dedicated a lot of time to creating those mods. And for them to just go, "Oh, hey, it's free," you know, it's kind of hurtful. I know that somebody recently made a mod for, I don't remember what game it was, but he made the mod and they got mad that he was charging for it. And he immediately just took down the mod entirely because he wasn't being paid for it. And like I said, you know, it's somebody else's creation. You know, if you're going to do what you want to do, you should always at least be compensated for it. If you're not going to get donations for it, then, you know, why did I even bother creating it? Or it's like at that point, why should I even update it? You guys want an update for it? Well, I'm sorry, but I'm already working on other projects, doing other things I want to do. And I mean, I want to get into the modding scene too, but with how modding is, and you know, I have to dedicate a lot of time to do something like that, for people to say that they don't want to pay for it, kind of makes me not want to do it, you know? Like, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. That's all I can say. I see that some of the ore generation's already working out here. I do want to get some of that shale cobble. It looks really nice. I think that's enough deforesting for now. We've got plenty of hardwood. Let's go ahead and finish the house. We will be... I just realized that we do need the sap. Yeah, I just realized we need the sap. And for a lot of good reason. Yeah, I just realized we needed the sap. Well, there's my buddy. Maybe that's not him, but, you know, it's one of them. They just run. The other day, he attacked me, though, which I think in the last video he attacked me. I didn't want him to attack me, and I couldn't bring myself to hurting him. I couldn't do it. Oh, yeah, this just came out so nice. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, why don't you have another doorway or opening here? Because the doorway's right here. I didn't want to do that. I might put a side door over there. I'm thinking about it now. We might actually ultimately put a side door. All right. Now that we've got that out of the way, we need to make planks and tiles. And then after that, we just need a bunch of slabs. So that should give us 2. That's 4. If you were paying attention to a lot of this, we kind of saw how many we need for each of them. And then we'll finish the other parts later. We're going to finish these parts first. We can actually go ahead and drop... No, I need to do the tiles. Shoot, I need to do the tiles first. Here, we'll do that, and then we'll drop down to here. And then we'll come back up and place the rest of this. And then there are tiles that run across here. Quickly finish off all of that. And then, like I said, I'm going to be introducing some new stuff that the prefab does not already have. I haven't posted the prefab just yet. Maybe by the time this video does come out, I have. But at the moment, I have not posted the prefab from the time I made this video. I thought we put those 3 in. What the heck? I don't know. I thought we put them in, and it, I guess, didn't do it. All right, for this part, we need to rotate it, and it's basically just going to be this entire row across. And then downstairs, it should be, like I said, the same thing. It's the same height. And all of this should just be complete as is. Did we finish the wall for that? We did. Okay. After this, it's just mostly placing slabs. We finished the roof. We finished the tiles. And we finished getting the rest of the resources we need to finish the last part of the house. After this, I kind of just want to work on the farm. But we'll go ahead and finish the house just for this video. And then next time we'll do the next part of the house. I do like that idea. Like I said, the slabs cover up all of those different, you know, items that we have going on upstairs. So make it look really clean and professional. It's kind of like a last lining of the build. I know a lot of people are going to question that I have windows going there. You know, valid point. I just thought the windows being there would bring in more light. That's all. And now we can, like I said, finish working on the house and finally live in it. It's been a while coming, building this house. I think it's been about 6 episodes. We finally finished building the house, and now we can start hunting, building, exploring, and surviving. I think that's probably the great takeaway about today, is that we finally finished building the house, and we can do just about anything now. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I do want to start building the farm, working on and upgrading the farm as much as possible. And then just, you know, finishing, maybe doing some touch-ups and changes for the house, or even decorating. I definitely want to furnish it and decorate it as much as I can. I definitely want to have plants on that. Definitely want to have plants on that balcony area. I'm not going to be growing anything like too crazy, but I definitely want to have some nice looking plants up there. So we'll probably venture off and look for some of them. I'm not going to put the shiny ones or the glowing ones. I think I'm just going to go with having the ones that I like the most, at least up there. And like I said, this is supposed to have a window. There's supposed to be some other windows. We still need to finish this area. And I don't know if it cuts off here. I'm thinking it does. And then what ends up happening is we place these. We place some planks. And then we place some roof tiles. That wouldn't make sense because it doesn't go over here either. So it can't be there. All right, now that we know it cannot be there. Maybe it goes like this. Oh, but that's in between blocks. No, I think it does go like this. I just got to figure out. Yeah, like that. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's how I built it. But I'd have to go and check, because I can't really tell how I built it. I'm gonna be honest. And then we do have the slabs in here, going across the top. I know it's a little dark in here. I'm starting to think maybe I should just cover this up with another row of planks, but I really don't want to do that. We're just going to place a bunch of slabs. And then for the lanterns, we're going to use that wood elbow. And we're going to place it, not too crazy, we'll place like maybe one like here, and like here, and then we'll put the elbow and then the lantern. Lantern going underneath the elbow, just so we could have some lighting in here. Because they don't work with slabs. And I have no idea why. The chandeliers, the lanterns, all of them don't work with slabs. And I'm a huge slab guy. I would even say like something more like slab theory. And the fact that I can't do some of the things I thought we were going to be able to do with slabs in this game kind of breaks my heart. We still can't stack slabs on top of slabs. And then there's like, yeah, we have vertical slabs. That's cool and all, but that's not what I wanted. I mean, it is what I wanted, but it's not what I wanted. I don't know. It's a conundrum. I do want the vertical slabs just like this, just because of the fact that we don't have any, I guess you could say, smooth marble to kind of match this area that I'm going for. But I don't know. It's a conundrum. What the heck? That disappear? I don't know. That's why I don't like having not having items. Wait, why are they disappearing? Are you guys seeing that? They're disappearing. And they're taking one hit as well. I don't understand. Well, this takes 2 hits. I'm wondering if it's because of the roof tile. That's interesting. But at least we know nothing's gonna spawn in here or up there as well, because it's only like a one. It's not even a. It's maybe 1 block, so nothing should be able to spawn. Hopefully, we're gonna probably need more tiles. Probably need more tiles. Maybe. Not tiles, I mean slabs. I meant a roof tile. I'm going to say tiles for the roof and slabs for everything else. I want to capture, not capture, but I want to get some ducks soon. And have like a little mini duck farm. All we need is a bunch of baby ducks and we can start going, whoa, whoa. I don't know if you guys have heard of that show. I wonder if you guys are too young for that. I'm actually excited that they're about to introduce I guess another type of episode, or more like an Adult Swim version of regular show. I think that's great. They already had a bunch of funny adult jokes already in it. All they had to do was just continue the recipe. Wow, look at that. We finished the house. We finished the house, y'all. Oh my goodness. 6 episodes later and we finished the house. Well, sort of. What did I do here? Did I just put a block? That's a good question. It's actually a very good question. I don't know. Maybe I put a stairs. I don't know. What I do know is I want to cover it up. Same thing with that. I just want to cover it up. You can have it do something like that. No, because then it takes away from the other part. I don't know. I think that looks good. Covers up everything. It hides the flooring, and then once we get up here, it's a completely different flooring. I'm starting to think that we went on the outside for this instead of the inside. And then, like I said, I kind of want to put some plants up here. Now that we've finished, the area. And we'll have it go close to this side instead of the other one. They should definitely make a cut section block. Like, same thing as this, but one that's just an L. That would be great. That'll probably fix a lot of what I'm having with some of these build issues. And just like put like an L-shaped block. I think that would be great. You know those ones where we have just the pillar? Maybe instead we get the pillar and we get that L-shaped block. So the pillar here and then the L-shaped block. Oh, you know what? We could just use the stairs. What the heck am I talking about? Oh, no, we can't. Not yet. They haven't put the sideways stairs yet. I think that's a mod. I believe it's a mod. I'm actually thinking now. I think it's a mod. Yeah, we can't have sideways stairs yet. Okay, well, just make a staircase go sideways and I'll be happy. For now, we're just going to put that stuff away. We're going to go to bed. And like I said, we're going to start moving a lot of the stuff we have. And we're going to work on making the basement. I want to start building the basement now. And the basement, what we're going to do is we're going to make it the same block height. But we're going to make sure that there's still a block of dirt going across the entire thing. And then we'll have... shoot, what are we going to have? We'll kind of make it look like how regular basements look like. They have all this different wood and protection. We're not going to be able to put a window. If we would have built it one block higher, I think we would have been able to put maybe 1 or 2 windows. Actually, come to think of it, maybe 1 or 2 blocks higher. I'm not too sure where I want to build the basement. It's probably going to have to go against this wall, which means we're going to have to move all of this stuff. Shoot, I did not think this through. We're not going to move this and this. Yeah, we'll put that there. And then for now, we'll just put this one on the other side, because this is just the furniture. What's really crazy is how we got this bed, because you can't make this bed. Apparently, that's a rare item, because it's not... It's in the game, but it's not in the game. It's a weird thing to say. It's in the game, but it's not in the game. And then also with the furniture, I wanted to show you guys. For the lanterns or the candles, we need sap and copper. And then for the lanterns that I need a candle. So, we're going to have to go back and get a bunch of copper from the farm. And that's also going to be one of the things we're going to be moving is the raw ingredients that we actually need and the furnaces. So the furnaces are not going to stay here. We'll take one of the campfires. Yeah, we'll just take that one. All the furnaces are going. The rare items are also going to be going. The reason why I'm also wanting to tear this out is because of this rubble. But we can also plant items directly on it. We'll go ahead. Oh, no. We'll go ahead. We'll make some candles. I said some, and then I just made a bunch. Oh, but then we don't have any tree sap. Okay. Let's put some of this stuff down really quick. Let's grab our furnaces, because our furnaces are going to go in here. I may put a side door or side port. Excuse me. Yeah, I may put a side door, side porch here. For now, I'm going to put the furnaces down because we do want the basement to go about right here. And then we'll have it not start, probably have it start here. And I think we're going to make it a 2-block. Although we do have 3-block openings. No, we'll do a 2-block. We'll do a 2-block and then have it go and descend down. And then we'll keep the pattern of everything going down and around. We'll use the redwood log to support it and all that good stuff. For now, we're going to leave my bed. We're just going to leave it there. And we do have a chest for that. I'm not going to move that just yet. We're probably going to move the teleporter and that. I don't know when or where. I actually want to put this more outside and put, like, I guess a big area for it. And make it completely out of the same thing, the same stone and rubble. And make it look like a giant portal being opened. The teleporters, I'm probably going to put upstairs. I don't know yet. Like I said, I'm still thinking about a lot of the things. And then we will be putting a wall around the area, and we'll be doing our garden. We'll be working on a garden in the front as well. It won't be a farm garden. It'll just be like a regular, regular garden that you would see. It might contain some of the things we might find or grow at the farm, but like I said, I'm not too crazy about doing a lot of the farm stuff. And we're gonna not wrap up this video just yet. We're gonna do a little bit more work, just a little bit more, because I feel like we haven't done enough. We only finished the house this episode. We need to go back and get sap. There we go. Yeah, the teleporters need to be tweaked a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much of a big, I guess, complaint there. It's just that, yeah, it's doing some weird glitching, but not anything too crazy. We did get our bushes. We'll go ahead and take our bushes as well. We'll take our chef's, both of our chef's stove. What else can we take with us? Leave the rest of this stuff here for now. Our horse, we'd have to walk all the way there at the moment. Leave that because that's for the animals. We'll probably make another salvager's workbench later on. I think this is kind of all we need. Oh, I need sap. I almost forgot the sap. I don't know how much it uses, so we're just going to take a bunch. I almost forgot the sap. And we should be able to now craft a bunch of them. Nice. We will be putting our bushes in the front. I do want to get some more. I only got like a few. I'm just going to put them right there. They're the berry bushes too, by the way. Our chef stove, we'll go ahead and put over here. Basically, it matches or aligns with this area to cover it off. We should be able to do more later on. At the moment, I just put this stuff in here. Probably put some chests in here. And why are we missing blocks? It's like every time I look, we're missing blocks. It's a weird little glitch, I think. Just keeps deleting blocks. I wonder if it's doing it upstairs as well. We didn't cover that off. It is. It didn't take any from here. It did take one from there. We're still missing this area. We're gonna have to make an oak door. Uh-oh. It doesn't count half slabs. Oh my. Okay, so if you guys happen to be building a house or anything with half slabs on top, I would say be very careful because you will fall to your death. They don't hold you, I guess, like a full block does. Oh man. It's a good thing we didn't use half slabs for the roof because we would have probably fallen and died. To just the fact that we can't use half slabs. Where did I put the workbench? Oh, it's right here. We need more. Yes, we need more half slabs. Never have enough half slabs. I was thinking of like doing a texture up there and realizing that I don't want to do it. I'm just going to cover it up. Like I said, I tried doing it before and I didn't like it, and I ultimately just ended up covering it all up. Is anything missing in here? I don't know why it's removing slabs, but I placed all of them down, and even worse, those are placed on a and you can't stack slabs. You can't even put them on top of each other, which I find even weirder. But I did notice that it was something weird. Something really weird. Just put that there. And let's go ahead and craft. Let's go ahead and craft quite a bit of chests. Let's have it not use that or that. Yeah, let's craft quite a few chests. Because we're going to be moving stuff like crazy now. So the farm will obviously be the main source, and then if we need anything else, the house should have the backups. So we should already start from the farm before we pull from the house. I think that's enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. And for now, we're just gonna make it look like we're moving in. Oops. Yeah, we're just going to make it for now look like we're just moving in and that we're going to be sorting a lot of our stuff. The campfire. I do want to have a campfire in the back as well. Just place it there for now. I do want to have a campfire out in the backyard. That would be nice. Be really nice, actually. That'll probably be something we work on next. Just put everything that's redwood in here for now. We do need the lanterns, and then we do want to grab the last of the redwood. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean by the elbow. If I can find where... Not my workbench. Furniture? No. No. Builder, yes. This is why I don't move stuff too much. But we can build... we can build quite a bit. Let's just build some of this stuff. I didn't know we had quite a bit of stuff we could build still. There's also a platform. I do need the oak. Oh, that's not oak. Because I do want to make a side door for later. Did we not have any oak? I thought we had oak. No, we have beech and dry wood. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we won't worry about it for now. With the furniture though. Oh, but wait, I still need to make the elbows. How do you make the elbows? Can we just not make them? Or... No, there were redwood ones. How do I make them? Does it require planks? This is a very interesting one. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just make it look like we're moving in, just moving in, and, you know, just setting some stuff around. Oh, I can't put anything on the sign yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to make it look like I'm just moving in. But you see, we can't place the lanterns. So the only way I could place the lanterns before was I would use the elbow, but I don't know how to craft them. Like, let's take out some of the other logs and see if there's a specific way I'm supposed to craft it. This one's got a shelf. One's a simple wooden sign. It's a beam, but it looks, like I said, like an elbow. Which I'm kind of finding a hard time believing that we can't craft it yet. We really can't craft it yet? Really? This can't be right. Oh, and this was the other wood we were using, the simple, for some of the build too, but we switched it over to oak. Oh, that's the simple one. What's the difference? Is there any, like, noticeable difference? There is. Wait. Wait, let me see. Not really. They kind of look the same. Maybe one's got a little bit larger, but not too much of a difference. Maybe we use sticks? No, that doesn't sound right either. And I used redwood ones too. Because that's the only way we can place lanterns in here. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck placing a bunch of torches. Is it under furniture? Maybe? Maybe I'm just missing it somewhere? What is this? I don't know, I guess some sort of food. I don't know. I think maybe I should go in creative and find out how I'm supposed to build it, because right now at the moment I don't know how to build it. Is this plate to automatically open the door? I'm wondering about that too. Oh, no, it's just a regular plate for food. My bad. My bad. All right. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm confused. I don't see it in either of them on how I'm supposed to make it. Maybe I need beams? That wouldn't make sense either. No. And then I saw these fences. I did not like them. I don't know, dude. I'm lost. I don't know why I can't. Like, I'm concerned right now because I don't have the elbows. Hold up. Let's go to let's go to the creative world and see what I'm missing, because right now at the moment, I'm just missing the elbows, but I don't know how to craft them. And I already see them right there on the picture. Why can't I craft them? Maybe they're not in the game yet. Because they should be a redwood. Oh, it's a branch corner. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to use these then. We're going to have to figure out something else to do, but right now I'm going to go ahead and end the video for today. I will definitely catch you guys all next time.